Do you ever replay conversations in your head, wondering if you said the wrong thing, if you sounded stupid, or if people secretly judged you? Psychology says this isn't weakness. It's not anxiety. And it's definitely not thinking too much. There's a deeper reason your mind never shuts off. And once you understand it, you'll see overthinking in a completely different way. Overthinking doesn't show up randomly. It follows patterns. And psychology has been studying these patterns for decades. Most people think overthinkers are insecure or negative. But research shows something surprising. People who overthink often have high awareness, strong emotional intelligence, and a brain that refuses to ignore details others miss. In this video, we're breaking down why you overthink everything, what it actually says about your personality, and how to regain control without trying to silence your mind. Psychology says overthinking begins with anticipation. Your brain constantly asks one question: what could go wrong? This is called anticipatory cognition, a mental process where your mind simulates future outcomes to stay safe. People who overthink don't live in the present. They live one step ahead of reality. You imagine conversations before they happen. You replay moments after they're over. You analyze reactions, tones, pauses, everything. Your brain isn't trying to torture you. It's trying to protect you. The problem? It never knows when to stop. Overthinkers notice microsignals others ignore. A change in tone, a delayed reply, a short message instead of a long one. Psychology links this to high emotional sensitivity. You don't just hear words. You feel intention behind them. That's why silence bothers you. That's why ambiguity feels unbearable. Your mind fills gaps with meaning, even when none exists. And the more emotionally perceptive you are, the louder those thoughts become. Many overthinkers grew up in environments where certainty felt unsafe. So the brain adapted. If you think enough, analyze enough, prepare enough, maybe you won't be caught off guard again. Psychology calls this cognitive control compensation. You weren't born an overthinker. You became one. Your mind learned that thinking equals safety. But the habit stayed, even when the danger disappeared. Here's something psychology rarely says out loud. Overthinkers don't fear mistakes. They fear being misread. You care deeply about how you're perceived, not because you want approval, but because accuracy matters to you. You want people to understand you, not judge a version of you that isn't real. So you replay interactions, checking if your meaning came across correctly. When it didn't, your mind refuses to let it go. Psychology shows a strong link between overthinking and high verbal intelligence. Your mind doesn't stop at one explanation, creates 10. You see possibilities everywhere, multiple interpretations, multiple outcomes. A simple situation becomes complex, because your brain is capable of complexity. This isn't a flaw, it's a double-edged skill. The same brain that overthinks is the one that understands deeply, creates powerfully, and sees patterns others miss. Here's the mistake most people make. They try to silence their thoughts. Psychology proves this backfires. The more you try to suppress a thought, the stronger it returns. Overthinking isn't solved by force. It's solved by redirection. Your mind needs closure, not silence. When thoughts loop, it's because something feels unfinished. Overthinking doesn't mean your mind is broken. It means it's overfunctioning. You don't need less thinking. You need better boundaries with your thoughts. The goal isn't to stop overthinking. It's to stop letting thoughts control your emotions. Psychology suggests one powerful shift. Ask your mind a final question. Instead of, what if this goes wrong? Ask, what action ends this loop? Overthinkers calm down when thinking turns into decision. Not answers, not reassurance. Action. Even small action tells your brain, I've handled this. And the noise fades. If you overthink everything, it doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're observant, emotionally aware, and deeply human. The real challenge isn't your thoughts. It's learning when to listen to them and when to let them pass. Now tell me this in the comments. What do you overthink the most? Conversations, decisions, or people's reactions? If this video felt like it was describing you, share it with someone who overthinks just like you.